අංක 2610 මුතහර ඔටාවා අපි ආරම්භ කළ කැනඩාවේ අපේ කෙනෙක් වැඩසටහනට අද අපි හමු වෙන්නේ ක්‍රිස්ටීන් ජෝසප් අක්කිය. අයබෝන් අක්කේ.
අයබෝන්.
අපි වාඩි වෙලාම කතා කරන්නේ නේද? ඉතින් කොහොමද අක්කේ?
I'm good. How are you?
මාත් හොඳින් ඉන්නවා. මං ආසයි අක්ක ගැන පොඩි විස්තරයක් දැනගන්න.
Okay, so I'm Christine and I'm 19. We're a family of 4. There's me, my dad, my mom, and my brother who is 1 year older than me. Recently, or like kind of recently, we adopted a dog. His name is Teddy. And that's pretty much all about my family.
What type of dog is it?
He's a French breed, Bichon Frise. It's like a small white dog.
That's really cute.
So currently I'm a second year student at Trent University. The program I'm in is forensic science.
Oh, something I've never heard of. What is forensic science?
It's like related to crime. Like if you're a forensic scientist, you would be on the crime scene. The police would be like dealing with the public. So the forensic science would be on the crime scene, looking at all the evidence and collecting it, and they would like test specific things or what they've seen. You do note taking, you take photographs. More like experienced forensic scientists, they would do the testing. So they would test, like if they found a blood sample, they would test that to find a suspect. And then there's also DNA analysis they would do. So those are like some kind of things forensic scientists would do.
So it's not something popular that much, right?
Here it's mostly like more needed in America because their crime rate is higher, but in Canada it's much lower. And for forensic science, there isn't as many schools. In Ontario, for example, like Trent is like probably just one of them, and there's probably just a few more. Because I thought it'd be more interesting, because I don't really like office jobs or jobs where you would basically like write a lot or stare at a computer screen the whole time. I'd want something like crime. It's more interesting in general. I'd really want to be on the scene, get hands-on experience.
So what are you planning to do after you graduate?
After I graduate, I plan on doing policing, because if you do policing, it's easier to get into the forensic scientist position. You'd have to start there and then work your way up.
Seems like an interesting job.
Yeah.
So is this course hard?
Well, the last year was online, and I found online school just a little bit difficult, because it's like easy because it's more convenient, but it's also hard because they give you many assignments like weekly, sometimes due like the next day. So there's just a lot, like it's heavy. And I also find school just a little hard because I'm not at home, because my school's in Peterborough, which is about 3.5 hours away.
So do you miss your family?
I mean, yeah, because it's not as like lively. I have my friends there, but again, I also have a dog, so I'll miss him too.
So how long is this course?
This course is about 4 years, and if I plan to take my master's degree, it may be an extra 1 or 2.
අක්කි මොනවද වැඩිම කැමති? ඔයාගේ interest මොනවද?
I would like to do traveling, because I haven't really gone many places. I have with my family just a few times. I've been to Florida, been to Sri Lanka when I was younger. Haven't been there in a long time. I've been to Mexico and some places here in Canada.
So do you like to travel personally or like for your job?
For my job, I would be possibly traveling in my 3rd year. I'm going to be signing up for like abroad, I'm not sure what it's called, but I'd be abroad for school for my 3rd year, and I'd have to pick a place, which would most likely be somewhere in North America. And then personally, I'd like to travel as well, like in the summer. I was supposed to go to Greece and Italy last year, but COVID hit. I didn't get that chance yet, but probably in the future.
So, do you do any extracurricular activities, or did you get to do them?
Currently, I don't. I play the piano, and I've started electric guitar. I plan on continuing that more when I move. Aside from that, I've done some in the past, like I've done hip-hop dancing, I've done jazz. I've also done some Sri Lankan dances.
That's nice. So, what are your hobbies?
Hobbies. I'm pretty good at drawing, so I like sketching. I don't really like coloring, stuff like that. Painting is okay. I really like music, so that's one of my interests, but I listen to music. Counts as a hobby. I think that's it.
So, how did you manage to do your hobbies, your interests, what you like during studying?
I would plan everything out for the whole month. I'd have like a big calendar in my study area where I'd write like all my due dates for assignments and projects, presentations, and so I would usually do those when I can in advance. So if I get them over with or finished and I mark them completed on my calendar, I know like which days I have free time, which I'd be able to do my hobbies.
අක්කිට මොකක්ද කියන්න තියෙන්නේ අපේ මුතහර නමා සමාජය ගැන?
I think it's really great for the community and for the kids because it brings the youth together, and they'd have more active roles, not just in general, but in your whole like Sri Lankan community. So they'd have roles in leadership and socially, so it's like good for them personally too. I wish I had an opportunity like this because in the community I wasn't a part of it as much, so I'm not really good like interacting with them and not really social. So
I really appreciate your kind words, and I'm thankful to be a part of this club. මුතහර අපේ වැඩසටහන වෙනුවෙන් අක්කි අද සහභාගී වුණාට බොහොම ස්තුතියි.
Thank you for inviting me for this interview, and I wish you the best for your program.
We wish you all the best for your future. Ayubowan.
Ayubowan.